Imagine being in court and the state asks the accused to prove their own case. No, seriously. That's exactly what just happened. Advocate Baloyi pulls out cell phone records and tells Ntanzi, "You show us the call." Ntanzi's response? Cold, direct, devastating.
Now, you just testified that this call came through before the 15th or 16th of June 2020, is that correct?
Angithi manje ngiyawasho ngakho ukuthi le call esikhuluma ngayo khona manje utholeke ngaphambi kwe-15 noma 16 kaJune.
How long has it been in jail?
I was in prison on the 16th Monday.
Yes, but you say you received this call before the 15th or the 16th of June 2020. Was it not your evidence?
Azange usho ukuthi ke lo call esikhuluma ngayo ngithole ngiyowayithola ngaphambi kwe-15 noma 16 kaJune.
Ngithi zayingakafiki i-16 noma i-15 ngemuva lana i-date angisayikhumbula ngisho njalo phambi kwakho.
I had mentioned before the call that it was earlier on, before the 15th or the 16th of June.
Now, we wish to show you your cell phone records on the main number ending 6890, which you say you were phoned on.
Sithanda ukuthi sikhombise ke ama-record ke kwi-number yakho kwi-cellphone kule number yakho igcina ngo-6890 loyo wachaza nawe wathi ilapho icingo lakho uyowafonela kuyo le number leyo.
Is it correct to say you phoned on your main number ending 6890?
Abantu uthi uyowafona kule number leyo igcina inumber yakho igcina ngo-6890.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, your number, but then I'm personal name.
That was my number that I was using most of the time.
Now, we're going to show you the cell phone records for the period 1 June 2020 up to the 15th of June 2020. Can you indicate that number which you say called you?
Sizokhomba manje ke ama-record akho e-cellphone ke kusuka ngama-date ke i-1 zikaJune ngo-2020 kuze kufike i-15 zikaJune ngo-2020. Siqala ke ukuthi sikhombe ke leyo nombolo lokuthi ke iyakufonela ke ngalesi.
Ikhombe mina la.
Yes, you can go through the cell phone records and indicate that number.
Mina ngizile kodwa uzophasiseke embuso. Uzoyiphikisa abantu nambule kusenta ngizile uzoyiphasisa.
I didn't come to court to assist the state with their case. I'm here to come and defend myself.
Well, we are putting to that there is no number that either starts with a 01 or 02 number. Sorry, 012 or 011 for the period 1st of June 2020 up to the 15th of June 2020. If you want to differ with this proposition, you can have a look at the cell phone records and then comment.
Esibekela khona ukuthi ke sifuna ukuthi siphikisa ukuthi ke kulama cell phone record wakho sinawo la enkantolo. Kusukela ke inkandla esika-1st u-1 zikaJune ngo-2020 kube yi-15 zikaJune 2020. Ayikho ke inombolo la evela kulamaphepha le u-011 noma u-012. Kodwa wena uma ngabe mhlawumbe uyaphikisa lokho ukuthi khona le nombolo le ungawubheka la ma-record yonke isikhombise leyo number ke evelayo la egcina eqala ngo-011 noma u-012.
Cha, zonke izinto ezikhonjiswe ngomshushu esiphambi kwakho. Ayikho into engifike nayo mmeli wami ngaphambi kwakho.
Everything that was shown to me, the state is the one that produced and showed to me. There's nothing that I myself and my attorney brought before the court.
Mina into engize ngalapha kwakho ukuthi angizimbuzo nemphendlo ngoba ethi lapha kwakho mina ngabulala usenzo. Azange ngilethe record lama-phone.
The reason why I'm here is for the state to ask me questions and I respond to the questions since the state said I had underlined Senzo. not bring any records before the court.
Yes, but we have just shown you the records of your cell phone ending with the number 6890, and we put it to you that there's no 012 or 011 number that called you from the 1st of June up to the 15th of June 2020.
Sikulethele-ke thina abarekhodi thina njengombuso sinawo awenombolo yakho igcina ngo-6890. Ngokula marekhodi esilethele wona-ke sithi kuwena-ke ngongabheka wonke lama-rekhodi ayikho-ke inombolo-ke egcina iqala ngo-011 noma ngo-012 eyafonela wena inombolo yakho-ke phakathi kwey'nkandla zaka-1 June 2020 no-15 June 2020.
Phambi kwekhodi sisibe-answer nje ngizoyiphendula yona ngafisha. Wena lapha ekhodi nangaphandle semhlaba ngomoya.
I will respond to this question and just give a short response to it, my lord. The life in the court and outside is different, it's not the same.
Isizathu sensizokhuluma ngaso uzokwazi ngathi mhlawumbe ukukhipha ngoba lapha ekhodi kwashithile isithombe sihle lapha kwashithile isithombe samosamiswa ngendlela manje yini uzoyibuka lapha ngibelekhe.
The reason for me to say that, my lord, how will I know that this record will reflect some information was removed since they had done something like that before with the pictures that belong to Mube, where the picture was made in a different way. How would I know what has been removed from these records?
But Ms. Pinky Fatherian came to testify on this records. There was no suggestion that something might have been removed from the cell phone records.
Kodwa-ke ukhona isinqazana-ke uPinky Fatherian owenza la enkantolo kuyena umuntu wathula ufakazi mayelana nama-record-ke ngale nkathi ethula ufakazi bakhe akuzange azabekelwe ukuthi-ke noma-ke atshele ukuthi mhlawumbe khona ezinye izinto ezikhishiwe la kulama-record noma kanjalo.
Mina ngikhuluma phambi kwekhodi laba abasheshisi bababili. Angikhulumi ngomama uPinky ngoba nawe umsheshisi akaze ambuze ngenamba leta angibuza wona namhlanje ikhona yini inamba endlelayo.
My response is referring to the two prosecutors that are before the court. I'm not referring to Ms. Pinky van Fingen. And secondly, when that witness was before the court, the state never asked Ms. Pinky concerning those two numbers.
Now, if you turn to page 7 of 38, case ID 1031225, still on exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1. On the 17th of June 2020, your number ending 6890 on the 17th of June 2020 at 10:50:01 was called by a number to 711574517, and it was a call forward at 10:50:01 lasting 4 seconds. That is the first landline number that can be found on your cell phone records.
Uma-ke sibheka-ke wona ama-cellphone records wakho-ke sibheka-ke idate leyo 17 zika-June ngo-2020 kubonakala-ke inombolo yakho yena legcina ngo-6890 isikhathi-ke ku-10:50:01 yathola-ke ucingo oluzenayo-ke enomborweni elandline ku-011574517 eyathatha-ke 4 seconds. Kuthi lo umbuso-ke inombolo yokuqala leyo-ke elandline-ke evelayo-ke emaphilini wona kuma-record wakhe eselfoni.
Mayelana nge-17 nangisemasele.
My lord, on this date, the 17th of June, I was already arrested. I was in the cells.
Yes, and the very same number called you again at 1801-47, still on the 17th of June 2020. So it was a text message, sent a text message, and it was an incoming text message.
Futhi kana lo nombolo yedwebe ngalo nombolo sikubeka isikhathi ku-1801-47 yathumela le mlayezo ongenani.
On the, as we mentioned, 17th of June 2020, at 1801-47, on your number ending 6890.
I-date saseyiyele yi-17 zikaJuni ngo-2020, inombolo yakho igcina ngo-6890, kodwa manje isikhathi siku-1801-47 yathumela yomlayezo leyo nombolo leyo ongenani.
And the tower there is 3G Pretoria North NGA.
Umbhoshongo futhi-ke i-Pretoria North.
Yebo, mina ngiseMaselena, ifoni emaphoyiseni.
I'm in the cells and my phone is with the police.
Yes, the point that we're trying to put across to you, Mr. Ntanzi, is that the call that you say came through on your number ending 6890, received prior to your arrest, cannot be found on your cell phone records for the number 6890.
Thina esithandwa ukuthi leyo nombolo lokhuluma ngayo ukuthi yafonela ngaphambi ukuthi boshwe ayiveli kuma-cell record yakho le.
Mina ngiyakuzwa lokho uMkhulu ezokwazi ngathi ngihlala eFreedom Park.
I can hear what you're saying, but how would Mokula have known that I stay in the Freedom Park?
Ngoba ngisho lapha ekhotha akazayicacisela ikhotha ukuthi mina ungicingile ungizimelela akazayitshela ikhotha.
Because even when he came before court to testify, he never mentioned anything about looking for me.
Uzile erasile komkhani bamthola i-address le uyitshela umkhulu ukuthi uhlala kwi-address so eFreedom Park first one.
They came to Rustenburg through the address that was given to them that I stayed at Freedom Park in phase 2.
What you just witnessed is not just a tense exchange, it's a serious courtroom moment. Ntanzi makes it clear, I'm not here to assist the state, I'm here to defend myself. And that right there raises a critical question. Why is the state relying on the accused to validate its own evidence? Baloyi presents over 200 pages of cell phone records, yet instead of proving the call himself, he shifts the burden. Ntanzi doesn't just refuse, he goes further. He questions whether those records can even be trusted, especially after what he claims was manipulated evidence shown in court before. Accused number 3's photos. Now suddenly, the focus shifts, not on Ntanzi, but on the credibility of the investigation itself. And here's where it gets uncomfortable, because instead of pressing Ntanzi on the 2014 incident, Baloyi is stuck on peripheral issues, trying to force cooperation. That's not dominance in cross-examination. That's pressure revealing cracks. Be honest with me. Should an accused person ever be expected to help the state build its case? Or is this a sign something deeper is going wrong here? If you care about truth, justice, and what's really happening inside this courtroom, then this is bigger than just one moment. Subscribe right now, because I'm breaking down every critical moment of this trial. Like the video to push this story further. Share it. Let more people see what's unfolding. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, and your support matters. And trust me, this is far from over, because coming up next, there's another moment that raises even more questions. And it involves evidence that could change how you see this entire case. Thanks for standing up with me in pursuit of justice for Senzo Meyiwa. I'm Skybridge. Goodbye.